Starting off already, are we, Danny? All right.
I roll a D19.
I'm sorry, I'm logging on. I just platinumed Night Rain, so
Proud of you.
Congratulations.
Oh yeah, boy, let's go 9.
Heck yeah.
Take some Excedrin, dude. That shit helps me.
Look,
Yeah.
All right.
Sorry,
Thomas, you win. Too bad. How about we do a rundown of what happened last session for the people that weren't here? And
did last session start?
After
post.
You know what?
Yeah, we had the goblin. We captured the goblin.
Yeah, we captured the goblin. Then we hit the fucking ice age. I tried my very best to save everyone from the ice age. The first casualty was the fucking goblin, jackass. And then because of the amazing prayer that was going on between, two holy ones in the group, the snow started melting really fucking early, and we made our way to the city where we watched Homeboy do a back alley fucking payoff to a guard at the gate. Then we're here.
it wasn't a guard. It was what looked to be. I will state it looked to be like not the foreman.
Like
but
motherfucking
someone-
Jack Sparrow in the beginning of the fucking movie. We get it. Let's go.
Oh, also, there was one thing that happened. Well, two things that happened. One, Varys on his watch had a interesting talk with the king of
Yeah, but
Traveler
Night.
King of Night.
I thought it was the Wanderer.
No. Well,
he
just
had many
like, a
names.
couple
He had
names.
2 names: the King of Night
But-
and the Traveler.
Traveler.
Two is not many. Two is two.
So he
Well, he has more than 2. It's just you only learned about 2.
So basically, he spent all night traveling with this, or a huge chunk of the night traveling, unbeknownst to Varys. And the other thing is during that storm, they didn't really go over it. Somehow, some of us almost died. Okay, it was getting there. So a couple of us were halfway dead.
One of us
Oh,
did die.
And for
Well-
future reference, I need to remember this. It's
Rest
my
in peace,
fault.
Thomas. You remember?
For Riona, you should have been rolling with advantage on your con saves the entire time because you are resistant to cold. So you should have got advantage on this.
I'm resistant to cold damage, right? It's cold damage resistance. It's not resistance to being exhausted.
Right.
Per se.
From the
You would have still got like your points of exhaustion if you failed, and they would have still affected your rolls, but you still would have had advantage because you're still like
Yep.
you had
Resistant to the cold.
yeah. But yeah.
Well,
Um,
every time it came up, it was like it didn't matter. Like,
Oh, and then one of our party members with a huge brain idea decided to give Riona guidance to use on a save, and instead she used it on a perception check, and that player was very happy. He was astounded at the resourcefulness of Riona to use it then instead of at what he deemed the appropriate time.
awesome.
But also
Um,
to sum it up, one last thing: the ranger was kind of just looking around, at like wondering why everyone was exhausted because somehow he passed every check, but everybody else was like, looking rough.
Well, Hana was good the entire time, and so was Leon.
Yeah,
So.
but they weren't here, so it didn't matter.
Hmm.
But anyways, yes,
But
times.
yeah, so you watch as the dockmaster. I don't know if the term of someone who the portmaster,
Worf.
dwarf
You-
master,
Wharf manager. It's a wharf manager.
wharf manager, but him and Thetis exchanged conversation, pushing the carts forward to let's be this one of the sky ships, and not one of the actual ships, because trying to sail ship in this ocean right now would probably be a bad thing for most people. But yeah, you find yourselves in the city, or the small town. This is probably one of the bigger villages that you guys have been to, due to the nature of its capacity of having a skyport and a
Seaport.
seaport. Thank you. So, what would you guys like to do?
That
What time of the day is it by now?
It's
Is it
probably
early?
noon-ish at this point.
We got a ton of stuff. Well, Varys has a ton of stuff that I'd rather not carry around the entire time. So, I guess I would look for a probably someone that would be willing to trade these longbows, daggers, and scimitars somewhere between a blacksmith and a weapons shop in general.
Roll a investigation check for me. See if you can find a
Fantastic
10.
double tens.
it doesn't take you too long, but you find a blacksmith, actually, it's like an open forge blacksmith. You see a dwarf behind a furnace, kind of smelting some metals, but it seems like there's only one person there. He's about the size of little one, long gray hair with a long gray beard, a leatherworking like apron and everything. But yeah,
Does he look like a dwarf?
he looks like a dwarf, and he is a dwarf.
Like 100%, he is a dwarf.
He is 100% a dwarf.
Motherfucker.
I'm kidding. Okay. Okay. I will approach him and say,
I'll make a point across. Mike has a little bit of comedy in his campaigns.
it's fantastic.
We're more on a other side of the spectrum where there might be comedy between you guys, but I myself don't try to be funny.
I mean,
don't try. I did try, Danny. There
Yo,
was
I
no
was-
try in that effort.
I was half hoping for a guest appearance from
No.
I'm just kidding. I'll approach him and I'll
Yeah.
say, how long? I'm assuming it's midday.
Yeah.
Good afternoon. I have some gear I would like to see if you would like to take off my hand.
The gentleman turns around, strokes his beard. What do you have for me?
And I will present the dagger, the 4 daggers, the 4 longbows, and the 4 scimitars.
4 daggers, 4 longbows, 4 scimitars. Alright, let me get a price check.
Or, actually, I'll say, I'll keep 2, so, excuse me, 2 daggers, 4 longbows, 6 scimitars. I'll keep 2
Okay.
daggers and 2 scimitars. Sorry. I will try and talk to our homeboy Beckett.
4 scimitars
6.
and longbows? 6 scimitars?
6 scimitars, 4 longbows, 2 daggers.
Okay.
Unless someone needs a dagger. Which I'm doubting. Everyone's probably got their gear pretty
I have it.
I'm assuming when I got them, or on the way, I guess, I would have at least made an attempt to make them look not goblin kept.
Yeah.
So they won't look perfect, but they'll look better than probably I got them.
He inspects it and goes over them. They're shoddy, but I can make work of them. For all this, 250 gold.
I think that's reasonable, and I will hand him all but the items I kept.
Yeah. And he grabs them, kind of lays them out on a bench to inspect them further, and he walks away for a moment, comes back with a coin purse, and hands you a coin purse of 250 gold.
250. Okay, I'll add that. I'll probably split it up in a little bit, but also, I'll look around. Does there look like he's selling things off of the passing inspection?
Roll a perception check.
12, I guess.
12? It doesn't look like he has much. It looks like he's working on something, but you don't know if it's because of the latest, like, problems with shipments, or maybe he's specialty and he just, someone comes in, says they want something, he takes that commission and makes it for him to save him gold, but hard to say.
One more thing. Would it be able to see, based on what I see, how good of a quality of materials he makes?
You don't, he has nothing in stock. He's currently making something. He's currently making something, and just with your perception of 12, you know craftsmanship. He's not that far into it to be able to be like, oh, that's gonna be good work, or hey, that's gonna be shitty work.
Okay. So based on just general inspection, it doesn't look like he really sells.
Yeah.
As much. Okay.
Well, it's a nice shop, so he has to make a profit. So he probably makes a profit to have this shop.
He probably hides it in the back or something.
Might hide it, or he just might not have the ore that he would need to craft these weapons. Just with your knowledge of what's going on right now in the world, he honestly might use the metals that you just gave him, melt them down, and try to forge something new, one or two things with it, potentially. But it's hard to say.
Based on this,
directly asking him.
Yeah. So based on this, I'll approach him. Do you have any wares to sell by chance?
He looks up at you. I have little to no supplies. I'm about 12 weeks out to my next shipment. I have enough to do commission base, but as of right now, hopefully, and he looks at the steel you brought him, maybe I can melt this down and do more commissions, but as of right now, no.
Okay. Then I hope that what I gave you is enough to potentially get you to your next shipment.
I appreciate it.
And then I will I'm assuming I'm by myself, so
I'm assuming everyone's with you. I don't see a reason why the group would wander away, but that's up to the group.
Yeah, dispersed now in unfamiliar territory.
Yeah. Well, if we are, I'll just in that case, I'll kind of look around and see if anyone looks like they're interested in staying. I'll probably say no, and I'll say, well, then we'll bid you adieu.
Thank you for your business. But yeah.
Okay.
Everyone roll a... Actually, no. Leon, you roll me a perception check as you guys were going through looking for this blacksmith. So, as you guys are kind of walking away from the building, something catches your eye to the right, Leon, as you see this small, like simple but subtle, nice building with above the door there's two letters, KC.
Sorry, what were the letters one more time?
KC. Oh, JC, sorry.
I would like to investigate this building.
Yeah. You walk over to the building and kind of nice ornate windows up front, and you see a clothing shop.
I will go inside by myself if I can.
Everyone sees you walk, look at this building and walk in, so it's up to the group what they decide to do.
I mean, to be fair, from Varys' perspective, very curious. So he'll probably follow you in unless you tell him not to.
What's the weather outside, Mr. DM?
It is cloudy day, cold, but
I would go inside.
Where's the nearest Skype?
You know what? That's fair.
near Skyport. You just left it, so probably about half a mile back the way you came. Okay. As I'm assuming the three of you walk in, you see a nice, quaint, and warm clothing shop. You see what looks to be currently stocked with winter clothing. You see a wood elf off in the corner, kind of putting clothes up, and then another half elf behind the counter. They look rather young. They're probably late teens, early 20 female elves.
I
Not a
will
huge store.
approach
Yeah.
the what else?
Oh yeah. She looks over. What can I do for you, sir?
I am very interested in this shop. Is it new?
I started working here about 2 weeks ago. I think it's been here for about a month now. It's,
Oh,
from
wonderful.
what I know, it's it is one of the district shops or branch shops. That's the word.
Do you know if the owner of this particular store is around?
I've never met the owner. I've only met my hiring manager.
And where would they be?
My hiring manager only works early mornings to open up, but she leaves once we show up. So she probably won't be here until tomorrow morning.
Well, if your hiring manager does come, or the owner, can you please tell them Holiday has arrived?
I can. Okay.
Thank you. And I will just walk out.
Okay. we doing, guys?
Bears is definitely gonna follow this curious interaction. Hmm.
I'm just looking
Okay.
for clothes.
Yeah. Nice, fine clothes. Brianna, you want to do anything?
Going to wait for them to all exit the clothing shop.
Ahana, do you want to do anything?
I'm chilling with Riona outside the clothing shop.
I have walked out. I followed Leon.
Okay.
And he just left.
Excuse me.
Yes. Pepsi, what are we doing, sir?
Just window shopping. I'm just waiting for them to leave.
Oh, they left.
They have
Oh, I'm
left.
leaving then. Sorry.
Yeah,
My
they both
apologies.
said they were out.
We
Oh.
bolted.
I thought whenever he said that he's going to be keeping an eye on it, that something more was happening. My bad. I leave then.
Yeah. Three of you leave, reuniting the group outside the storefront.
Right, well, did you boys find anything fashionable?
No.
Think
Yes, I thought not. It was quite the quick trip in and out. Speaking of in and out, seeing as how we've completed our quest, I was beginning to wonder how everybody felt about returning to McCann's. It's already midday, and, well, I see no point in rushing right back. I feel like we could spend a night in an inn, perhaps? And then make our return in the morning? How does everyone feel about that?
I would like that. I would like to try to find a library while we're here at all.
I need to stay around this shop for a while. Keep my eye on it.
Keep your eye on the clothing store. For how long? Like an hour or two? Did you order something particular? Or is this something else?
My family, I've told you, used to run a clothing store named JC Holiday.
Hmm.
I believe this may
Oh.
be a branch of it, but it may be the only lead I have to finding him.
I see.
Hmm.
And perhaps how long were you planning on staking this out?
A few hours at most, maybe the day, I don't know. If there's a chance that he may be around or is around, I want to know.
Hmm. Well, I suppose we should consult the rest of the party. How is everyone else feeling about staying at least the rest of the day?
I don't mind.
It couldn't hurt.
How does Rihanna look?
She looks fine. A little tired, but
Okay.
otherwise she's okay.
Okay.
Well, I suppose that settles things. Mr. Leon, you have your day to stake out the clothing store. I guess the rest of us shall go and find an inn or someplace to stay. Or would you prefer Actually, I think you should come with us. Once we find some lodging, I don't believe the store's really going to go anywhere.
I'll come with you guys.
Right, well, off we go then. Little one, come now.
I turn after all this. I look at the store. How big is the?
Not huge. It's a little bit bigger than the blacksmith area. Probably 10 people could fit in it at a time. Based off of just looking at it, there's probably a back room. A singular back room. Probably for stock, but...
Then I turn and follow the.
And I would also say, Varys, you heard that entire conversation. Passive insight. The worker there has never met the boss. Probably means the boss has never been there, or at least the owner. So the person Leon's probably looking for probably won't show up. Just based off of the conversation you had.
And Leon's kind of just staying.
He's walking with you guys. He's going to find an inn with you. But just
I noticed that.
yeah. With the 20 passive insight, like you read the room pretty well, and it wouldn't hurt to probably stay the night, maybe meet the manager in the morning, but just based off of that brief conversation with that worker, whoever owns this business probably never shows up. Or if they do, it's probably extremely rare.
Okay, I'll kind of take the piece of information for the moment.
Alright, roll an investigation check to see if you can find a inn.
Okay.
As a group or just the one person?
Whoever is looking for it.
Oh, I would just like start going up to people and asking them.
Oh yeah.
Where can I find the nicest inn in town?
This
Preferably
older,
with very warm and very comfortable beds.
this older elf woman looks at you. Oh, there happens to only be one inn in town, but it does well for itself. If you just follow this road and down to the left, you'll see the Sinking Mermaid.
Ooh. What an evocative name, the Sinking Mermaid.
Ah, yes.
Quite like that one.
It is a tavern as well as an inn. They have live entertainment every night as well, so hopefully you don't go to bed too early.
Well, thank you so much, darling.
Oh, thank you. But yeah, you guys head down, and as you turn the corner, what's the word? Not audacious, auspicious? No.
Auspicious.
That's not the word. It's very.
What's the term? Sure.
It's very flamboyant. As you see this massive sign that says the Sinking Mermaid, and above it a actual mermaid, kind of. Whoever crafted this sign was very, very detailed on this.
A very extravagant sign.
Extravagant. Ostentatious. That's the word. But it's definitely an inn. It's probably... even compared to McCann's Inn that you go to frequently, this is probably bigger. Probably because of where it's at, it probably wants to fit in as many people as it can. Whereas McCann's has probably multiple inns. So, ever put a stake in here and put this in here is probably running with money. Especially if they can have live entertainment every night. But you see a there's actually, as you walk up, you see these nice wooden doors, and you see a gentleman kind of sitting out front, looks up at all of you, kind of nods as you walk in. Leon, this is the first time in this campaign. I'm gonna ask you to roll a d20 for me.
Okay,
You're dead. I'm just kidding.
that's not
No.
good.
2. Okay. As you guys are walking in, the gentleman, the front, kind of looks at you, Leon, and says, "I'm sorry, you're not allowed in here."
Oh. I will take a few steps back and I'll just kind of nod to everyone else. Go ahead, it's fine.
Wait, no, it's not fine. But, sir, whatever do you mean he's not allowed in? We are paying customers. I assure you, we have plenty of coin.
It's not the matter of coin. And you watch as this half-orc stands up to about 6'4"-ish. You recognize him to be a bouncer of some sort.
Can I give Damien guidance?
Sure,
Riona.
if you...
Yeah, yeah. Oh, me guidance? Shit, hell yeah. Fucking
go for it.
Where's my D4? Roll that bitch.
Oh,
Okay,
also, can we have a quick perception check so he can use it on that?
You probably know this spring, but this is
Roll the 4.
everything you need
Nice.
for your business. We print banners and signs that help you
Do I
sell.
feel the racism coming off of that?
Right now, new customers
Passive
get
insight,
40% off
100%.
because if you need it, we print
Awfully
it.
brave fucker with us. Bird with touch. I ready spare the dying.
4?
Whatever's about to happen.
Okay.
Mhm.
So
Uh,
he says he says it's not a matter of coin.
And he looks directly at Leon.
I'll pick that up and I'll just be
As he
not coin.
looks,
What then? Just like almost oblivious to what he's saying.
Mhm.
Basically, just wants him to say it outright. the
Rihanna,
bouncer.
what were you gonna say?
as he's looking at Leon, Riona's going to kind of cozy up a little bit, get a little close to him, right? Kind of on his side.
Here we go.
Yep, here we go. Oh, but good sir, perhaps there's another form of payment that can be arranged. I mean,
Roll over.
what's as I'm speaking, I'm going to subtly cast Charm Person on him.
Okay.
Hell yeah.
Roll a stealth check for me.
Uh-oh.
Oh, well,
Remember, you have guidance.
it was on a 19, dude. Fuck it, I'm rolling that guidance. Well, I have to roll it here. Fuck, because that's a 4 on the table.
Yep.
And that's a 2 on
As
D&D Beyond. Love it.
yeah. As you go to subtly cast Charm Person, you suddenly feel your magic stop as a gentleman walks out the door. Now, I think it's very shrewd of you to try to charm my bouncer.
Gentlemen, like,
Was he in visual range when I cast the spell?
He was.
With my
I see.
beguiling magic, as long as he was within 60 feet of me, I can charm him as well at the same time.
Okay. You see a elf, half elf, short, black hair, a fine suit, What is your save?
The DC is
Yeah.
14
Okay.
on a wisdom.
Okay.
And I can
Try to
choose
ca-
charm. I can choose charmed or frightened on the beguiling magic, which I'm gonna obviously
Right.
choose charmed here.
Because he technically counterspelled it.
I see.
I'm trying to think if he would even have to make a save if he just counterspelled it outright, unless it's a separate effect from the charm person. Like, he countered it on the person, but does it still affect him?
No, the counterspell would go through first. In the wording, it says, in addition, immediately after you cast an enchantment or illusion spell using a spell slot, you can cause a creature you can see within 6 feet. So, it gets countered.
Does the way the counterspell works now, if it's at, don't you still have to roll against it, or is it just still does the if it meets it beats?
Was
And then you
first level, so if he's counterspelling, I doubt he needs to roll.
I don't remember because the new counterspell is a different. I'm just not sure.
Because I rolled an 8 on counterspell, and that's without his modifier. Let me see. I don't remember how it fucking works, honestly.
Because Damien should make a con save. Yeah. So it's you attempt to interrupt it, so he'll make a con save against.
All right. So you have to roll against my spell save DC, which is a 16. So roll con save for me.
Okay, well, fuck. It was sitting on a 14 and then rolled to the 4.
No.
Hey,
Listen,
man,
guys, I'm not here to roll dice. I'm here to role play and get in trouble.
Hey, man.
The gentleman, this elven gentleman, now looks at his orc, puts his hand on his shoulder. I'm going to have to ask you all to leave. Thank you.
Fuck. Fuck. No.
If I may, this problem began with me. Let it end with me. I would like if they could all go in, and I will just leave. I have no business here either way.
Like Varys will flat out interrupt Leon. I don't even care what the other dude's saying. It's like, no, don't. You're not the problem. They are. They have the problem. I wouldn't want to stay here anyways. So Varys will just kind of curtly walk away. Won't even like see you later. Just let everyone else doing whatever. Varys is gone.
I can't take someone trying to cast a spell on one of my guards anyway. I don't care what you have to say. Leave. What do you guys do? Varys walks away. What does everyone else do?
Varys very much makes it plain that, like, when he's saying, like, they have the problem, make sure he's looking at them when he says it out loud, verbatim, and has walked away.
Right, you walk away. What does
he blatantly disrespects them?
Right.
Following.
So,
what is the pin made out of?
Please don't set it on fire.
I'm not gonna set it on fire. Made out of brick.
I mean,
I might.
it's made out of brick. I mean, stuff still burns. Like,
you know how hot it has to be to burn like brick? I don't even think you can actually burn brick.
So even if it's made of brick, you can still burn everything in it and fuck up the structure in general. The outside might be fine. That don't mean the inside's okay.
I'm not And I was just wondering, like, how big and extravagant Inn is.
Extravagant enough that the owner is a mage of some sort, and is wearing probably some of the finest clothes you've seen. And also looks to be unbothered by the cold.
God, I love my dice rolls.
Ohana kind of sends the owner kind of like an apologetic glance, but also is just looks at him and is just like, just to decline somebody based on who they are, I don't think anyone would be proud of themselves to do that. No one should be proud of themselves to do that. I hope you live in shame.
I live as I please. So please
She doesn't
leave.
even. It does not stay after that. So, and she does not hear him.
Yeah.
I would like.
Yeah, at this point, yeah, Riona's dropping the act, and she just kind of like shoves off of the bouncer. It's like, didn't want to stay at this inn anyway. And she looks very dejected, and she really wanted to fucking stay at that inn.
Oh, yeah.
Hey, the dice weren't in your favor. No one's
Literally.
favor. Alright. As the group begins to walk away, what do you guys want to do?
I would like to keep an eye out for a library.
Yeah. Roll
Like a bookstore.
roll an investigation check.
Okay.
This will.
I also like to reflect on not being a Magimancer in this campaign.
Boom, baby.
5. You haven't seen one yet.
Fair enough.
At least in the little areas you've checked. But yeah, what are we doing, guys?
Who needs Magimancy when you have tinderboxes?
That went way worse than I thought it was going to go in my head. Oh, you guys, I'm terribly sorry.
No, it worked out for the better. Who wants to stay in a racist hotel? I'll pretend I didn't see that.
I will also note the owner didn't say anything about the tiefling. The guard did. So he pointed out the spell casting on his guard.
I mean, still stands. He hired somebody that was racist and hasn't figured it out by now. I mean,
well, I imagine tieflings aren't a dime a dozen out here, so it's not like
And
it's
there was kind of like a whole war.
But
Yeah,
anyways, well, whatever are we going to do now about lodging? I mean, we
So
are
not
staying the
another inn?
night. No, apparently that is the only inn.
I mean,
I'm fresh out of ideas, honestly.
Varys is gonna just like look around, see we're in a forest, and just, you know, partial forest. I'm assuming surrounded by forest.
You're the way the city is, you are surrounded by forest, but it's a good like quarter mile away. Like all these trees, there's like maybe a tree or two between the buildings, but this city, this town is clear of trees and obstructions due to the nature of it being a skyport.
True. But I mean, I'll still come up with the statements like, well, there's always the great outdoors.
What is exactly across the street from the or in?
Roll a perception check. Looks like a homestead, someone's house. There's a humble row of houses right across the street.
Humble?
With the big, compared to the hotel, yeah. Like 1-bedroom houses. But there's a big, like, there's probably a big gap. Like enough space to where there's like open space that there could be lines to go into this hotel.
So one across the street.
What is it, little one? What, is there something over there?
Son. Oh,
Well, you see, those are people's homes. We can't just... There's too many of us to stay in one of those, obviously.
this will
Yes, indeed. You know, I had a bit more confidence in my abilities, but... Maybe I am just a little... Is it because I'm too brutish? Is that what it is?
by
I
the
think your
light.
charming was fine. Oh wait, do I hear this at all?
Riona's not a quiet talker.
We're pretty much all traveling together at this point, so
I'll say that I think your charming is fine, Rihanna. I think that maybe it was the spell casting that got you in trouble here.
Oh, yes, I know, but I just wanted to put an extra little flair on it.
Maybe just learn to trust your womanly persuasion instead of
I mean-
relying on magic.
also, I mean, the spell that helps you speak with the wildlife might have helped you a little better.
Well, I don't have a spell that allows me to communicate with animals in nature. But you were saying, little one,
Oh, sorry, so never mind.
Take back.
huh. Now there's a thought. Correct me if I'm wrong, little one, but are you cooking up a little scheme in that little brain of yours?
I'm
But unfortunately, it may be easier for you, but I am quite large and quite noticeable. It'd be very
Yes.
difficult for someone like me to put on a disguise or something of the like.
I'm gonna cast speak with animals.
Oh! I have an idea.
Go ahead, Bipsy.
How fast would we die in the bag of holding?
One, you can't fit anyone besides probably little one into the bag of holding.
Don't
It is
get
not
any
big enough.
fucking ideas. I will burn you to death.
Okay.
But I'm gonna cast at this moment whenever they're starting to hatch their scheme. I'm gonna try to cast speak with animals on myself.
Yeah, easy enough. You can speak with animals.
And now, I guess I'll look at little one. Say, What are you thinking?
We could either go across the street.
Hold on. You cast, like, the spell goes through, and you can feel the invigoration. But when Little One goes to respond, he responds like he would normally.
That's a full if you
Yes, it's-
will.
I'm sorry, little one. I guess this spell doesn't work anymore.
Difficult.
Mm. Indeed.
Well, here's a thought. What if perhaps there's an abandoned building or something of the like? Maybe towards the edge of town. I know the town isn't that large, but I mean, if we're lucky, we might find one. But we wouldn't have to, sleep out in the elements once again. To be quite frank, I am not too enthusiastic about another snow-in situation.
Yeah.
Perhaps there's a farm that would let us stay in their barn or something.
Definitely not the worst idea we've had.
Indeed. Well, I guess we should, start looking around, yes?
We.
Perhaps after a meal, though. And we shall go and search for a restaurant or food stall or something of the like. Grab some chow, dude.
Maybe a tavern?
Perhaps.
It doesn't take you too long. Going the opposite direction, you find a small, humble tavern. Single, doesn't seem to get any business. Single individual behind the bar. You see a dwarf. So the kind of bar top's set a little bit low. He looks up. Customers. I wasn't expecting anyone. What can I do for you?
Well, we are adventurers new in town, and, well, we seek to fill our stomachs and perhaps find a place to stay for the evening.
I can provide food and drink easy enough, but if you want lodging, you would need to go to the Sinking Mermaid.
See, but there's the rub. We just came from there, and they wouldn't allow us access on account of our friend here, which I found quite odd. But be that as it may, we aren't allowed to enter the Sinking Mermaid, so we must find a different source of lodging. Will you happen to know anywhere that, might allow some traveling adventurers maybe help out?
Roll a persuasion check with advantage. And everyone roll an insight for me as well.
Ooh, we like insights. 21.
Oh, I didn't even roll with advantage. Huh. Just in case we hit that nat 20.
Hey, what do you know?
There's a nat 20 persuasion. Insight. Bepsi and Varus, you can tell the dwarf when he mentions Singing Mermaid not letting them in because of your friend. He seems a little peeved by that. Well, I can. It's not much, but I could make some room in my back room of this place, and your group could sleep back there if you wish. It's not a warm bed, but it looks like you have bedrolls, and it will definitely shelter you from the elements.
Oh,
What I missed.
That's very kind.
It's awfully
Really do
generous of
appreciate it.
you.
After a while, he doesn't even take your order. He just walks away. You guys asked for food and drinks. A little bit later, he comes out, puts a drink in front of everyone's mug, in front of everyone's hand. Comes back a little like 10 minutes later. It's like he vanishes. You're just kind of alone drinking whatever drink that came to mind when he looked at you. As he seems to be a good judge and character, and got everyone's drink very accurate. He comes back and he puts down some loaves of bread on the table, and then in the center, some prime rib with 2 like salads, and then turkey, some turkey legs, like a spread of turkey legs on 2 platters. This should fill your bellies for sure.
slam down 5 gold on the table. Hail for my friend.
He pushes the gold back. No, your money is not good here.
I look down at my money.
Yes. No, little one, that's not what he meant. I'm actually curious myself. What do you mean by that?
Fuck him.
I'm assuming he's talking about the wizard
Wizard?
or
the owner of
the
the
finger
Stinking
waggler.
Mermaid.
Yeah, the vibes are indeed fuck that guy.
Alright, so when he says that, I pull my nifty hat from my bag. I put it on. I stand up in my chair. My cloak is billowing behind me. I take my wand of pyrotechnics and shoot a little bit and yell, "Fuck him!" And then
Well, I believe that's a new phrase that little one's going to be using.
just taught a small child how to.
You also have a bad taste in your mouth from the
You walk
terrible.
away.
Oh, I was gonna try and catch him before he walked away. But
He definitely said fuck him and walked away like immediately into the back room. Because I'm eating, so I'm letting you guys RP the talk between.
Does this tavern have windows?
Mhm.
I would like to have my bird unperch himself from my shoulder, and I'd like to open a window and have my bird fly out of it.
Why do I keep
I'd like to
forgetting
whisper.
have a fucking bird?
There are windows, but they can't be open. They're strictly to
Oh.
let light in.
I'll open the door then. I'll open
Yeah,
the door
easy
and I'll
enough.
whisper to my bird, keep an eye on the shop. If anyone comes in, come back to me. And let the bird fly off.
Okay, I'm going, just because I'm a nice DM, please specify if anyone, like, who is this bird looking for specifically? Because otherwise this bird's gonna come back every 5 minutes like, hey.
Yeah, that's true.
50 like people.
Dragonborn.
There you go. But as you begin to eat, the dwarf comes back, keg on his shoulder, and like plops it down on top in the center of you guys, like in between the food. There's a spigot on one side. If you drink, have at it.
Do you also have a distaste for this gentleman that runs the?
Yeah, a distaste is a much nicer word than I would have for him and his crude business partner.
Oh, what would be a better word?
Are you hating on the owner of the Sunken Mermaid right now?
Say that again?
Understood. I'll take the yep.
Oh, so we're at a inn, and the one that's having us or helping us like stay doesn't like the wizard. I guess I'm gonna try to see if I can pry above board. I'm trying to pry and see why.
You don't have to explain that.
Oh,
I just wanted to know what
I was
she
talking
said.
to her. I was talking to her.
I know, and I was trying to figure out what they said so I could clarify. But he looks, yeah, ever since they moved in about a month ago, all of the inns ran out of business, and if it wasn't for my dwarven friends, I would be out of business too. But it's okay.
Who?
On this, after a while, this conversation's happening. You do notice like dwarves come in, and another dwarf from the back comes out and starts getting drinks. As this seems like a dwarven establishment.
Oh, it's all coming together. That was above board. I have a plan.
You also notice the blacks. You also notice the blacksmith. He's in here now too, drinking.
Oh, I really have a plan now.
I would like to poke Varys for a second. Just like right on the shoulder.
Was it hard, soft, just a general?
I'm trying to get your attention.
Oh, okay. I'll look. Obviously.
He said a month ago, correct?
See? Yep.
That was the same time that the clothing store had moved into town as well?
Do I remember him wearing super fine clothes when we were looked upon this gentleman?
Ohana looks at the dwarf. Is
Yeah.
like, has anything else moved in within a month?
Just the clothing store. Otherwise, no. I think not that I can remember. He looks over at one of the doors. Hey, how long has that other building been down the road? The new house? Yes. I think at least 2 months. So, yeah. 3 buildings have been built and established in the last 2 months.
Who owns the house?
Not sure. It has a gate around it, so I'm assuming some wealthy prick. And if my guesses are as good as my gut, more than likely that elven bastard or his partner.
Who be his partner?
Some dragonborn who's rarely around. I think I see him once a month roaming the streets.
Leon is currently fidgeting in his seat.
Huh. Three buildings. Yeah. Um, how is how does the town feel about, in general, feel about this wizard?
If you ask store owners themselves, hmm, we, if we could, we would hang them by a tree. But if you ask uh, the general populace, they love the place. It's cheap food, good entertainment, and I hear most the people that stay the night are travelers from out of town and can use a nice bed. So,
Hmm.
and I know what you're thinking. I already thought about burning the place down myself. But he has guards, and on top of his personal security, he has his own magic. All I have are my brothers, and he points at the 12 dwarves in here now.
Have you thought about asking whoever's in charge for help?
Asking who's in charge of what.
The town?
You wouldn't believe me if I told you.
He's the head mayor of the town.
He looks dead at you like, yep.
So what I'm hearing is capitalism.
I mean, yes, but also yes.
During this conversation, like when he said, "I have my brothers," in the background, they're all like drinking and starting to get rowdy. Riona's back there with them, carousing, you know,
Yeah.
getting hammered. She's whipped out her drums. She's playing some beats, having a good time. She plans on sleeping very well tonight.
Nice.
It would seem.
I'm back there with him. My one spiral. My hat. Oh,
I think that's a better theme for this. But yeah, the dwarves are drunk and stupor. They all have food in their hands, ale in their bellies, and are definitely rocking out with Riona and Little One. What's up, Pepsi?
You're still muted on your end.
Yeah. You're broken.
I was double muted. Can I ask the dwarf,
Which one?
the barkeep,
Yeah.
how that's a fair question. There's a dozen of them. How are leaders for this town picked? Is he born into it through royalty or?
General populace normally picks, as McCann's is the only one that's actually ruled by a druid through the council. Every other village and small town we get a popular vote essentially.
Okay.
And ever since the mermaid showed up and that nice little clothing store, people are much happier. So
Not
But-
everyone's happier. You're not happy.
probably because we are the minorities.
Well, why don't you run to lead?
Because I believe he points at his brothers. They would be the only votes I have, and I don't have the wealth.
How often do you guys run for mayor?
Well, until he dies.
That can be arranged.
Don't worry, I've thought about that too.
Hmm.
we the D&D party. thinking about,
Overthrowing
killing the
a
democracy in order
government.
to make a monarchy about to happen? Great, I love the person.
I mean, the French did it pretty well.
French did it the other way around, my guy.
Yeah, we're reversing
Yeah.
it.
We're
is
reversing
what
it.
it's
Yeah, that's
looking
true.
like we're
Fuck
trying
this
to do.
democracy.
Guys.
Let's put a king up there. Fuck
Guys.
this.
No, guys,
It's not a
guys,
democracy if
there
it's
is
still
a
bad.
king. Guys, there is a king. We just go to the High Druid and be like, bro, you need to fix this shit.
You need
Yeah.
to get here now.
Yeah, honestly, the druid that probably is in charge of McCann's probably doesn't know the estate of the other regions, or it does, but as being a skyport, and this gentleman's probably bringing in income to this region, probably a decent amount. Like, it's hard to not ruffle feathers. Like, I actually someone roll a history check.
Ooh.
I'm partying.
Yeah.
Nah.
You know what? Never mind.
Natural 20. You are the perfect person to roll a natural 20 for this. You know, just based off of what's happened in the past 60 years, how the people started to turn on leadership. You watched as, not you specifically, but you know of that entire section of this former country divided under the Guildmaster. So most Guildmasters now and most regional druids that run cities and the regions around them try to keep the people happy, the majority of the people happy, in fear that they will go to the Guildmaster side and the country will slowly be swallowed up and the Guildmaster would rule this entire country, which is something the current ruler, the current High Druid, is trying to avoid. So trying to displace someone could be very negative in the overall architect of this country.
Poor Anne. I'm so disappointed.
That is what you get out of a natural 20 history check.
Who's your patronage mainly made up of before the mermaid came into town?
Well, there was 4 bars before the mermaid came in, and it was anyone that decided to come by. Now there's my bar and the mermaid. Luckily, my brothers and a handful of older individuals that I've made friends with over the years still keep me in business and patronage. I probably get 80 to 90 customers a week.
But you said the mermaid main customer solicitation is adventurers, yes? If I recall correctly.
For their lodging, yes, but their drinks are cheaper than mine. Their food is cheaper than mine. The quality of their food and drink are the quality of their food's better than mine, but not drink. No one can beat a dwarven brewmaster like my brother, and he points at the guy that's running back and forth. But alas, that's why all the other so the populace itself goes there to drink and to be merry and to watch the live entertainment, as he motions to Riona and the dwarves actually like breaking down in the background. So
Why don't we host live entertainment tomorrow with your brothers in Riona?
I don't think that would pull enough people. And we could try if you wanted to, but I don't know what that would really accomplish.
I'm gonna scream Riona's name in the bar, so that she can, in an attempt for her drunken drum playing to hear me.
Yeah, roll a performance check to see if you can get her attention.
Okay.
This place isn't huge, and
It
we're
is-
a little rowdy.
What?
Well, this bar could probably fit 50 people. It's not massive, but it's not small by the natural 20. Easy enough. You get Riona's
All these
attention.
natural 20s tonight.
I say, I yell, Riona, would you like to play for this bar tomorrow as live entertainment in tribute to Fuck the Mermaid?
Absolutely. I'm playing right now.
I look at the
and
dwarf. Go ahead,
You
sorry.
do notice while Riona, please roll a performance check as well.
Oh.
God fucking damn it.
Sorry, I didn't mean to right when you started taking a bite of that sexy pizza. 10. That's good. It's average. You're good. You notice like
2, it's an 8.
Yeah,
Wait, you
we're
have
all
-2 to
fucking tired.
performance?
I have level 1 exhaustion.
Same.
yeah. Some of you
Which
Which I
still
was
have
gonna ask if you got advantage on that because I'm over there doing the light show and helping.
Sure, yeah. Roll with advantage. I'll give him guidance too, as you are a cleric.
Yeah,
Just
that
gonna.
too.
It's all good.
16. You notice like the dwarves are rowdy, and even in her drunken state, she is making a 3. So 17 altogether because -2. You notice that some people are like, as they're passing by, kind of look in, and you've more and more people have actually came in. Older. There's probably about a dozen other. You see half elves now, kind of off in the corner, and you notice that the dwarf's brother is now running himself ragged to the point where the one behind the bar is like talking to you, but he's making drinks for the people. So yeah, with this just upspurt of like liveliness, possibly has brought in more customers. But he looks at. I'll spread the word. I'll tell my brothers. That's live entertainment. I have enough food for the next couple weeks. We could do this. I don't know what it would do, but it would definitely piss him off, and that makes everything tingle.
It wasn't just me then, as Varys will definitely pipe in right there. Hmm. I'll look at Leon and say, how's the rat tricks coming along?
I forgot I have that hat. I'd like to remove that hat and put it on the table.
Okay.
I don't do much with it anymore. I've kind of grown past that. I think this is a good idea, though, yes, but I don't know if I will be 100% with everyone tomorrow. I seem to be stuck between two very important things happening. And I'd like to look at the dwarf that is serving the stuff to us.
Yeah. You look at him.
When was the last time this dragonborn came here?
I think he left a week ago. He probably won't be back for another 3 weeks or so. It's like
You know where he
clockwork, though.
goes?
I don't stalk him, but I'm assuming he takes the skyship and goes to his other businesses. From what I know, he owns a chain clothing store, about 6 to 10 of them. At least that's what the rumors say.
A chain.
Yeah.
You know where he originates from?
No, I do not. He appeared with this half elf one day and with some well off coin and a bunch of people. They've built these buildings and they established themselves and been like that ever since.
I wonder how quick he would return if something happened to his shop.
Would I be able to know? Would I be able to know if what kind of business would be able to just come here within a month and just pop down and be super ready to go?
Say that again? Like
Would
what
I
type,
my bad.
you said like what type of business would be able to just come in and be fine? Like in what sense?
Within a month, yeah.
Uh
Actually, did I already ask the dwarf where they're getting their supplies from? Does
Hmm.
Ahana know that their supplies are the chain is kind of broken right now?
it seems the only people that aren't affected by the broken supply chain are these two businesses. Just
I
based
asked the
off.
dwarf. Do you know where they're getting their supplies from? Because with all the goblin attacks that have been along the road, supplies have been
Yes.
dismal.
I assume the skyships, I believe, because those bring in supplies as well. They might have contacts from other areas. I've never looked into him or them specifically. I heard rumors he's fuck me sideways.
I have actually a question after you answer hers.
Um, I believe
Pepper.
uh,
Pepper.
he established himself in a larger city down south, farther south. I think Oculus is what I've heard.
Do we have this world map on us that we can see?
Yeah.
Like, can I pull out the world map and ask him to kind of point on the map where Oculus is?
He points at 18.
So when we came into town,
Mm-hmm.
and the merchant that we protected on the way here,
Mm-hmm.
he paid someone. He paid that gentleman that looked obviously being secretive about payment.
He was being secretive, but the guy didn't look suspicious. It looked like the wharf master, an important person. So, and
Okay.
just with a passive insight, it could be secretive payment, or it could just be taxes. They might cost money to board a ship and send out supplies. So, it's really hard to tell without like looking into it further.
Okay.
Based on everything that's going around, like Varys is gonna kind of think about that. He'll come up with that concept, like he's not sure, but possibly be willing to look into. He's gonna say, you know, now that I think about it, I'm not 100% sure, but maybe it's worth looking into what the merchant we protected brought into town.
Oh, they're probably already gone. In fact,
Oh.
you watched the skyships leave, so
Oh, oh, they were just putting on a skyship?
yep, they took their
Oh.
carriages and put them on a skyship.
Never mind. I was thinking that I didn't realize they were getting on a skyship. My thought was that they were going to be.
These supplies were outbound.
Yeah, that's fine. That's fine. Hmm.
And you never. The only person that actually saw the inside of one of the carts would have been Pepsi, and even then, everything was crated. So to know what was actually in them, who's to say?
It's not important, but I guess it isn't important that I thought that maybe if they were staying here, that there might have been some connection between this place and the ship we were getting. But even then, still, we probably should investigate one of their shipments. So I'll look at the barkeep, and I'll ask him what days do they get their shipments in for these places?
I'm a humble barkeep. I don't track these people.
Do you know who tracks these people?
Yeah, that's what I mean.
Including yourself?
I've seen some things, but
Surely there's an administrator of this town with ledgers.
he walks away for a minute, and you watch as he walks over to the some dwarves. One of the dwarves he's in the assignment with Riona, but he's kind of like just this entire time this dwarf has been kind of just watching over the group, like the group of dwarves, not you guys. And they talk for a minute, and the dwarf gets up and walks away, and he comes back to the front, and he's by this time more people have showed up, so like
It's getting full.
Yeah, and he's serving drinks on the side. It seems like it hasn't been this busy in a while. He's cleaned off your plates and removed the keg at this point. About 10 minutes later, is there anything you guys want to talk about as he is doing this amongst yourselves? As the four of you are still at the bar, two of you are partying like it's 1992.
True. I'm gonna be talking with Ahana, since it seems like me and Ohana are starting to get kind of on the same wavelength. I didn't say Ohana, by the way. I said I almost heard myself say that. But I was kind of like, we probably need to. Might be worthwhile to take a look at one of these shipments. That they get.
The question is where did they get their shipments? Where did they come from? And how long do you have to wait until the next one? We need their ledgers. No business is above water if they don't have a ledger. I would know.
At the very least, we need to know when they get their shipments.
Do we have anybody who is, oh no, very good at being sneaky in this group? Maybe we can have them try to go in, find boss's office, steal the ledgers.
From here, I'm gonna be real. I'm probably the sneakiest amongst us right now. Possibly. Not sure everyone else is stealth, but
Hana looks at herself and is like, I am not sneaking anywhere.
Indeed.
As they pan over to the two of us, I'm like stuck with sitting there, and I look like I blow something with my hands, and there's a 15-foot flame that comes up. And I
I'll
go
match
back.
that with my frost breath.
You watch as a dwarf takes some fire, sticks it down his throat, and you watch as he breathes fire to match after he like takes a shot of something.
Yeah.
These
Are they
dwarves know how
always
to.
like this?
Mm. Mm. Oh, when the barkeep went away, did it look like he was going to talk to somebody, or just doing general cleanup?
He talked to somebody at first,
Mhm.
and then he came back around. He's at the bar, but he's serving like this. The bar serves maybe 15 people, and there's the whole bar is filled. Like you four are like off onto the side with 2 empty seats for your companions that were still here, and then he's like kind of down the line.
Yeah. Maybe he'll come back with some useful information.
Pepsi, Leon, anything?
I'll I guess I'll speak to Varys. I think I know where their money is coming from. At least I'm 90% certain about it.
Where would that be?
My family's fortune.
Your family?
There's no doubt about it. Well, yes, I'm not bragging, but we were well off.
Fucking Tommy Hilfiger.
Fucking baby Warbucks here.
Nepo
This is a
baby?
passive nepo baby indeed. Just your passive thought process, insight between the two of you. The wealth that he probably has is what built and established the chain of stores, not counting maybe other things this individual's built, but the income he's probably raking in is just based off of steady customers. As seen, he established a store in here, and that store has taken out most of its competitors very quickly.
I also would like to investigate the competition in town just disappearing.
So what
It's
I'm
a
hearing for this is we gotta break into his place and steal his ledgers. Come on.
Well, is that above board or?
That was above board.
Only if we can't get information the easy way, I guess. Potentially through some connects, but that's what we'll try and. I guess that's what we're trying to parse out. It's how much do we have to? How many laws we have to break to get this information we need? But Varys is going to say, the money would be very interesting to know, but might be interesting to know where they're getting all of their what they're getting all their products from, because it could be, don't know yet, could be potentially tied to all the raids going on. Someone's coordinating them. Could be nothing, but it's worth to rule it out. but mm, but
The bar the
okay.
barkeep makes his way back to you guys. Anything else you need from me? Refills. I'm quite busy now.
You know anyone who can draw?
What?
Potentially. Why?
I think we should make flyers for tomorrow.
I think I can get some flyers going. One of my brothers, more than likely, can do some work with that. And about your question about supplies and things, someone will be back in the morning and give me any information we need, or you need, per se.
Did we see the guy he talked to leave?
As the conversation happened, the dwarf stood up and walked out before he came back to you guys.
Indeed. Okay. Very well. Appreciate that. Hmm. But no, I think at least from my perspective, I'm quite full and very thoroughly appreciative.
Very well. And he walks away. And it's about 4 o'clock at this point. So,
Oh, in the
you
morning?
guys? No.
Oh, in the afternoon. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Oh, I was like, woo, long ass party.
No, the party just started. These
oh,
are
yeah.
dwarves. They're partying until they pass out. And that's going to take a
This-
while.
Is this like a Friday for them? It's like a Tuesday. This is like a karaoke at the breeze kind
Karaoke
of
Thursday
thing?
at the Breeze.
Or is it just like we're off
Oh man.
till fucking Monday kind of? We ain't got no fucking fire watch or no
I
duty,
miss karaoke at the Breeze, dog.
bro.
It's currently the 3rd day of the week. But it seems now most of these doors, and you recognize people are coming in later, that most people are off their jobs now and people are coming in. So probably just time to party. They probably weren't expecting the party, and then with the Riona entertainment, more people showed up. Like, maybe we should party tonight. So
They're pre-gaming for the fucking pre-gaming for the company run in the morning. I see. I'll kind of think back and just be like, oh, this, Leon, didn't you have something to do?
I had something to do.
You said you were gonna stake out the clothing store.
I am. I'll
sure.
tap on my shoulder.
Oh,
his
but
I'm
bird is
watching it
missing.
right now.
And as he taps on his shoulder to indicate that the bird is missing, you guys will see out of the corner of your eye. Riona has cast Mirror Image and is doing like a group dance with herself as part of the performance.
Can I cast Minor Illusion to add an additional Riona to the deck?
Go for it. I will allow it.
I use my trinket around my neck to.
There are now 5 Rionas
Are there 5? Holy.
because Mirror Image creates 3 illusories, and then there's
yeah,
me,
you added
and
another
now you've added a 5th.
Let's see. I think shit, it's 4. Everyone's partying. We're getting ready for a party tomorrow. potential information tomorrow. What's the name of the bar? Or did we ever
The tavern,
the tavern? Yes,
the Drunken Nail.
the Drunken Nail. Okay. Um.
See, it's not as sultry as the Sinking Mermaid. They need to fix that.
Might have been the Drunken Nail that's going to sink the mermaid, if you will.
It's already sinking. It is a sinking mermaid.
Potentially sunk soon. Hopefully. Maybe we should go see if we can oh my god. We're gonna be the guys that are basically passing out the flyers for the rave coming up.
The dwarves said they'll handle that, so don't worry about passing out flyers.
It's 4 in the afternoon. They mentioned the Singing Mermaid, the clothing shop, this house.
Mhm.
Did they say where it's at?
The house, he said down the road.
Oh.
Just gotta look for a fenced-in area.
Yeah, well, I mean, did he make a general gesture or just like it was just down? Like, did he say it was down the road, or did he kind of make a gesture at when he talked?
He just said down the road.
Okay. I'm assuming we haven't passed it yet.
Mm.
Okay. I'll catch him in the middle of him passing out drinks and say, that house you spoke of, which direction is it?
He points down the road, direction you came from.
Okay. I'm gonna go take a look at it. I'm not gonna say that to him. I'll just appreciate I'll thank him for telling me where, and then I'll kind of go to the group and say, I'm gonna take a look.
Maybe refrain from breaking any laws before tomorrow.
I'll go
No one
with.
said break in. I said go look.
Just saying, Boris.
I mean,
SP, you should know me better than that.
I have seen things that have scarred me, Varus.
Alright, is anyone else going with Varus and Ahana?
Around what time is it now as they're leaving?
4:15, 4:20-ish at this point.
Oh, it's not late enough yet. Okay. Probably when they come. Maybe when they come back. All right.
Yeah.
I'm still partying.
Leon, what are we doing? Staying at the bar?
Unless y'all come to get me.
Yeah, I'm gonna stay at the bar so my bird doesn't get confused.
I'm assuming. Well, we know little one's over there.
Yep.
And then
So, Betsy and Leon are at the bar, and Ahana and Varus, you walk out and you head down the road. Seems to be a lengthy walk. Takes about 20 minutes. At one point, you pass the Sunken Mermaid on the left, and as you continue walking, that massive building of the Sunken Mermaid, you get down and you said down the road, and you stop at like this intersection and you look to your right, then you look to your left, and to your left you see a singular house bigger than the Sunken Mermaid by like it looks like a noble's house, as this gate is a massive stone wall around it with a metal entranceway in the front, and it's like a 3-story brick or stone house, dark aesthetic. You see 2 guards in front of it. This is definitely a rich man's home.
The guards. What weapons do they have in their hands?
They have swords at their side, shields on the other side, and then short bows on their back. Both of them are about anywhere between 5, 10, and 6 feet. They look like half elves.
They look. I'm assuming the wizard we talked to was a half elf.
Mhm.
Okay.
I thought you said between 5, 10, 6 feet, and I was like, that's a very odd arrangement of footage to do, Danny.
5'10" to
I
6
get
foot.
it now. I get it now.
So somewhere between me and Ohana's height, basically.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna kind of like, as we're like walking and notice it, not necessarily gonna stop per se, like, and stare at it.
Well, the thing about this is the way it's positioned.
So the
It's
end of
the
a
only
cul-de-sac,
house.
basically.
It's the only house on this side. So to walk this direction would be walking towards that house. There are no trees around it. There's no buildings around it. It's like someone found a plot of land, took up space, don't have neighbors, don't have wildlife. It's a solitary building. So walking this way would easily the guards would know your presence.
Okay. I mean, well, it's not about knowing the presence. It's not just like. Well, anyways, even with that, does it look? Does it seem unnatural in the sense of like no wildlife or anything like that? Does it look a little more out of place than even like it is a city, but it's like does it seem magically placed?
Roll an insight check.
19.
No, just looks like whoever built this cleared the area out. Don't know how long it took them to build it. Was there magic helping build it? Potentially. Magic makes things a lot easier in general, so who wouldn't want to use magic to help build a house? Does it stand out compared to all the other buildings that you've seen? 100%. But most everyone in this town's common folk.
Yeah. From what we can see, there's only 2 guards we see, or do we see more?
Roll a perception check.
We like those. They like those 22.
You see about 10. You see 2 at the gate, and then the 3 stories. They're kind of like towers at the corner of this house, and you see at least 2 people in each tower, and then you see a walkway between these towers, and you see people walking amongst this. So just quick glance, 10 people, all armed.
Gotcha. Similarly armed, assuming. Well. Can I just talk with Ohana and just say, Still heavily fortified. For sure.
Pretty heavily fortified.
I count 10.
What kind of coin does this wizard have to be able to build something like this within 2 months?
This, because it is bigger than the Sinking Mermaid.
Yeah,
Or
it's a 3-story building.
how
And
big was the?
you can't even see like the front of the building because of the wall. The stone walls are about 10 feet up. So
How big was the clothing store? Fairly
simple, humble. Like
simple, humble.
20 people could probably fit in there, 15 to 20 ish, with a singular back room.
Is there anything behind this massive, ginormous building?
Do
Like
you
a
want to make your
forest? What?
the way it's positioned, there's nothing around. Like, it looks cleared out from where you're at. There are trees, but they're probably like half mile behind it. That said, it's literally the outskirt of the town, and like I said before, like half mile like difference between the forest area and where the town is, due to the sky ships. But you could potentially walk around and see if there's another way in, if there's anything else.
I was just gonna say, based on what we've seen, I'll look at Ahana. It's like, I mean, I know people like extravagant homes, above board being a very humble beginnings in general as such. But I think it's a little off, just a little, that this is super, like, rich. And the Sinking Mermaid is extravagant from what we could see before we were, pushed out. But then the clothing shop. One of these three don't kind of seem out of shape for someone with so much money. Do you find that odd?
Well, Leon did say that it was technically his family's shop, didn't he?
Mm-hmm.
Before they were killed.
Yeah.
Maybe the person he's trying to find is trying to make it seem as if they are still alive and are still in control of said establishment. And would they have changed anything? We might need to ask Leon those questions, though.
Indeed. Yeah. I give a glance. Those guards are definitely eyeballing us.
They haven't stopped looking at you since you guys like turned the corner.
Oh, they're staring at us?
100%. No reason not to.
That's fine.
With where you guys are at.
Also, I guess at this point, Varys is gonna, like, obviously they're probably not within earshot at this point because we're not standing like super close to it. But
yeah, you're not. But like, there's nothing else on this block, so people just standing there about, even if it's like 100 feet away, it's still like.
Wait, guys.
Right?
Wait, Varys.
Mm-hmm.
Are we just having a calm conversation, or are we trying to make it look like we're arguing?
Oh no. Basically, Varys is just about to whisper, like, for for the guards, kind of just pretend that we're just like a an interested couple of the building.
They're not going to sell us the building, Barris.
No. Like basically, from this distance, Varys is gonna kind of from a distance kind of pretend that like we're a couple so we don't look as much out of place. I'm gonna perform a bit.
Okay. Yeah. Roll your deception checks between the two of you.
Deception. 11.
Okay.
So, while I'm doing all of this
Well-
kind of
I'm not even trying to deceive because, like, I don't even know this is happening. I'm gonna be so for real. She's probably gonna be like, "What the fuck?"
oh no, Varys definitely said it out loud. Like what I'm saying is
Yeah, she's just RPing her roll.
okay. So basically Varys, while he's doing all this performing, is just gonna kind of ask her, because we're still not within earshot, like, did you have anything you wanted to look at? Did you wanna go look around?
I mean, we
Does
can
that
always
match?
play it like we're lost.
True.
Otherwise, probably should have done this during the night. However, I think we do need to talk to Leon to see what his family situation was before they were unceremoniously dispatched. That way we
Okay.
might have a better hand on the intricacies of what is going on here.
I agree. So I kind of say maybe we should go and kind of pretend playing the part until we're out of eyesight, I guess. Not
Hana
knowing.
100% just looks confused if the guards are actually just staring and is just like, what the? She does not understand what's happening right now. The social cues did not clock.
And Ferris is going to desperately try and play it off, like use whatever she's given off to kind of make it at least attempt to look like something.
Yeah.
What we're trying to make it look like.
Your passive insight's 20 now, right?
Yes.
You get the feeling you've been recognized, and you've been perceived. The both of you.
Okay. Well.
Meaning it's probably not safe for you to come back this direction.
Oh yeah.
There's guards out.
Oh yeah. So, well, basically as we're leaving, just gonna say, yeah, that probably didn't fool them. Worth a shot though. And I guess well, I guess we can head back and talk with Leon.
Yeah. What is everyone else doing about this time? Still partying? Yeah.
Oh, how long has it been?
They've been gone for about 45 minutes at this point.
Still maybe not enough time. Let's see. Oh, hell yeah. I'm basically lowering the cast of Earth Tremor as me and the dwarves have gone into like a stompy like type of song. So everybody's like smashing the tables with their fists and stomping the ground, and we're all just in a fucking song.
Yeah, you guys are raving at this point. Mosh pitting.
Definitely hit that fairy fire more than once. That way, sparkling light hits everyone. We're fucking glowing.
In the 45 minutes, surprisingly enough, with how much attraction, the business is booming. Like every chair is filled.
Good.
The spots that were available at the bar have been taken up at this point. But the party, Varys and Ahana return. It's about 5:15-ish at this point as the two of you walk into rave, essentially, mosh pit.
Bro, please tell me Riona's doing the Terry Crews right about now, dude. But
Oh,
with drums.
no.
Dang it. Well,
By
but
the time you
a
guys
version
walk
ruined.
in, we've already been doing that, because that was going on while you guys were gone. Now that you guys are back, more drinks have been had. Someone's getting a lap dance from Riona.
The dwarfs take it. They
Yep. As long
Coins
as
are
little one
being-
is like occupied with something else and isn't immediately present, she's lap dancing somebody.
Oh yeah, the dwarves have little one on their shoulders, and they're like bar mitzvahing it with little one at this point.
Bar mitzvahing the bird.
Hell
Hell yeah.
I'm gonna look at Ahana when we walk in, and I'm gonna, knowing she's very spiritual, and do you have any words of blessing for that poor dwarf?
I look at the dwarf. Does the dwarf look like he needs blessings?
He is being blessed currently.
I look back at Varys and I'm like, I don't think he needs my blessing, darling. I think he's already being blessed.
Dynasties indeed.
I think he is living his best life, and I think we should leave him to it.
Oh, very fair.
Where's Leon at? Is he also wasted?
Leon is at the bar, not drinking.
I'm assuming Ahana is also together. I think we're approaching. I'm assuming.
Heck yeah.
Hmm. How loud is it in here? Is it easy to have a conversation, or is it kind of like better to?
You probably have to loud or yell to talk.
You
It's
definitely
fucking-
have to loud.
Yep.
Yeah, I mean that's true. So I'll kind of get. I'll do the very safe and not get his attention, not by tapping him on the shoulder, but just like kind of putting my hand on the shoulder. I have always been punched by double tapping somebody. Thinking I was about to. They thought everybody gets sucker punched. They were so drunk, but I'll kind of tap on the shoulder and probably say pretty loudly in his ear, "Do you mind if we that we talk outside?"
Sure, yes. We can speak outside.
Very well, and I will
Want to talk
head
about the
outside.
sacred breaking of a rave?
Oh no, not that. Just we need to be able to hear. But assuming three of us are outside, I'll just start the conversation with Leon and say, well, me and Ahana went and looked at this extravagant house, is to say, is a little bit of an understatement of a
Huge
place.
understatement.
Oh,
Huge understatement.
yeah. To be fair, pretty sure we were quite noticed. Very hard to not be noticed out that far. But anyways, looking when we were looking upon it, I guess we kind of came to the realization it's very strange that these three buildings that were built, the house is even more extravagant than the Sinking Mermaid, but the clothing shop, for something that they popped up quite out of place of the three buildings.
I think
Is
what
that
he means to say, darling, is how frugal was your family with their coin when they were making their businesses?
My family had one business. We did not branch out.
Hmm. I look at Varys and I'm like, that makes this even more of a mystery.
I would assume if there are other places popping up, it's definitely not work of my family or anything else.
how did the
Of course.
the clothing store that we went to, does that seem like something your family would have built?
No. My family's name was not even on it.
But in terms of extravagance,
When my father first bought JC Holiday, it was a rundown piece of crap building. He turned it into what it was. So no.
you'd say it would be beneath your father to make something that quaint.
I would say the only difference between this building and the original building is it's a little bit smaller. Otherwise, it gave off the same vibes as your dad's place. The only difference would be the name. They dropped Holiday from it.
I think it definitely reminds me of what it used to be, but almost like a shell. It may look it, but it's not the same at all.
Does make it even more strange because for someone that had all this extravagance to do these other two buildings, why wouldn't they make this better?
You would think as a chain they would, and I'm not disrespecting your daddy. I'm just saying that as you branch out, you would wish to become more extravagant to uh procure more extravagant customers. It is quite strange that they did not go that route. Very unusual.
I think it has to do with Jokul more than anything. He was never very okay with how my father ran the business.
In what
And to
sense,
be
dear?
fair, he seemed to think that we would have made a lot more money doing other things. My father was a mercenary before all of this, before trading in the sword for a needle.
So he
I
wished to
think
sell weapons?
I think he wished to sell murder. He wished to kill for money.
Ah.
My father would never go down that route.
Well, I do believe more than likely with how heavily guarded that mansion is, the only way we're going to find out anything is if we somehow have the ability to disguise ourselves and try to procure a job, or my daddy would be so disappointed in me saying this. We got to break in.
I know it would be strange coming from me, but I think the last thing we want to do is piss off the town.
Hmm. You ain't wrong. Have we seen the town not particularly like Leon during this entire venture? Or was it
Say
just
that again.
that at work?
Oh, how everyone else has reacted to Leon so far?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Roll history check or an insight check, just to recall, because so far the doors haven't paid him any ill will. Neither have none of. I would say just passively in the tavern. None of the half elves that were in there gave him ill will. It doesn't seem like the town itself.
Seem to be just at work, basically.
seemed to be that order. For whatever reason.
Mm. Well, hopefully we get more information to help unravel this, is, I guess, mystery.
They're getting their supplies from somewhere that isn't on the actual line that's been destabilizing the entire region. Therefore, I do have to say, wherever they're getting it from has to be some place that has the coin and the means to do so.
Or ill-begotten goods.
Could be, but if they're coming from sky ships, I doubt that they're pirated. At least for now.
I have a very dumb idea, but something that maybe we need to consider.
Mhm.
I think we need to get aboard one of these ships.
See, that's the thing. We don't know when the next one's coming.
Above board, I like your thinking. We do need an airship.
No,
But
I don't think we do.
I mean, more of, I guess, waiting it out here for a while. I don't know. I don't want to leave this place anytime soon. It's quite literally the only connection I have to the bastard I'm hunting.
or another thing, we might need to expedite the return of said partner with the wizard. Break the clock, per se.
I think before we decide anything, though, I think this needs to be brought to everyone.
What's it sound like inside the tavern?
I was about to say, from inside the tavern, you
Oh,
hear
yeah.
Pepsi! And if you look through the window, you see Rihanna move across. And then she's dragging Pepsi onto the
Uh-huh.
dance floor.
Pepsi was reading a book
Was.
on agriculture as he gets yanked up. I'm not even going to try to contest that because I'm positive Riona would, especially in a drunken state, would be able to grab Pepsi and pull him onto the dance floor. Are you trying to get me to dance, Riona? Pepsi to dance?
Pretty much. She'll try to get you to dance. But if you don't dance, she's still going to dance regardless.
Pepsi is moving, is what I will say.
He's moving.
Like
Yeah, he
Michael
has
J.
moving
Fox
limbs.
looking for his car keys.
Yeah, more or
He's
less.
doing one of these.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
So we hit the line dancing, but not quite hit the Mario coming out on the karaoke. So we're pretty good spot.
I don't think the rest of the party's going to be
Up to snuff at the moment.
I was going to say in a lucid state enough to pull off anything, least of all a heist on a potential sky ship. But yeah, we can go with that too.
I think in I guess the best way to put it, I party ourselves out tonight and then tomorrow speak on it more.
Hmm. Indeed.
For now, I think that might be a good idea. But you guys can party. I'm not much of a drinker.
Eh. How does the sky look tonight? I guess we're getting
It's
closer to evening.
it's about 6 o'clock. Sun's kind of setting. It has cleared
Oh
up.
wait,
The sun is out.
actually, I'd like to for a moment use my forecaster cloak and see what the next 8 hours is going to look like.
Uh, Beautiful night sky.
Oh,
Can be cold.
be cold, but like stars or just
Yeah,
um,
stars.
cool.
Stars will be in the sky.
Well, mm, it's going to be a beautiful night tonight. Be ashamed to be indoors the entire night.
It is way too cold to sleep outside tonight. I
Oh
will
no,
state
not
that.
sleep, not sleep. Just be awake during parts of like until bedtime kind of thing. Not like I'm gonna sleep out here tonight. Enjoy the moonlight, the starry night, if you will. Because he definitely Varys definitely went into his cloak for a second, opened it up, and you could definitely see when if you see like a moment of it opening when he comes back out, you'll definitely see like a beautiful night sky in his cloak. Um, but um, but they're definitely having fun in there. Even even Despy. Although against his will, it seems.
That is correct.
Mm. Um, so I guess if there's like a little seating area like kind of outside the bar, but not like far away or whatever. It's kind of just gonna sit there and kind of enjoy the sunset.
The sunset's probably not for another 2 hours or so.
Cool. We're just gonna chill outside. Like
Right.
it. Don't. I'm gonna sit outside.
I will return inside and go to the back room that the dwarf prepared for us.
Yeah. Definitely hasn't prepared it for you yet, but yeah.
I'll go back there.
Is Ahana entering the bar as well? Are you coming back in?
Yeah. Yeah, she's
All right.
inside now.
I need both of you to give me a stealth check.
Hell yeah.
I don't even think I want to do that. As I said, I didn't even want to do that.
Oh, shit.
Leon, you don't even need to fucking roll. Pretty much as soon as you enter, you are rushed by Riona. And in that initial engagement, yeah, Leon, you've passed by. you are unseen.
Can I make a stealth check?
Ahana, there you are. Come dance with us. Show us a dance, won't you?
I am not in the equipment to be dancing
Oh,
right now.
nonsense. I've seen you fight and all that. Oh, yeah, I know you can move, darling. Come.
She's just like, I don't think this is. Can I at least get my armor off?
As you are being dragged to the dance floor.
In the
You ever
dwarves'
see the-
chair.
You ever see
The
those pictures of
dwarves.
kids with their heels in the ground, just
Hell
going,
yeah.
I don't wanna.
Uh-huh.
That's exactly what she's doing as she's trying to like get out of this.
Is it loud enough that I can hear this? I can't see it, but I
No.
can hear it.
Probably
Oh.
can't hear it
It
at all.
happened fairly close to the door, so
Well, he walked off.
I didn't walk
to a
off. I
place
mean,
to
like, I'm
You said
staying
you
like
went somewhere to sit, so
nearby. Like I'm at the tavern. If there's like a sitting area like right there, I'd be unless it's across the street or something.
probably 20 to 30 feet away from the entrance. Yeah, there's a place to sit.
Okay. Anyway,
Ahana
but yeah,
is
welcome to the
dragged.
fucking dance floor.
Yeah, I'm being dragged to the dance floor.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dwarves are dancing. There's a few half-elf women dancing.
Fucking little one is throwing it back like this fucking Bob's Burgers back there. Just
Oh yeah.
oh, yeah.
hell yeah, dude, let's go.
Hunter just kind of shrugs and is like, whatever. She'll start dancing too.
Ferris is sitting outside with his pipe, unaware of what will happen if he walks inside.
100% all you hear is clanking and like whatever chainmail sounds like when you move it too much. That's what it sounds like.
Definitely can't hear it over the loud roars of the dwarves and the music playing at this point, so it blends in with the atmosphere. But if there's nothing else, the night begins to trail off. People are slowly leaving. Dwarves are passing out. In their stools. At their stools, sorry. Little one does his prayer, as per the usual. The dwarves begin to clean up. The dwarven bartender. The dwarven bartender. Hello.
Okay, I'll just make it sure.
Zaz, as you come to find his name, after all this time, no one asked his name, so he gets the back room ready for all of you. You guys find a night's rest.
Oh
So make sure you guys hit that long rest button.
Yeah.
The next day comes, and you guys kind of wake up one by one. Joshin finally gone from the party. You guys head out into the open bar area. It's dark. The sun's kind of showing, but you see 4 dwarves around a table talking. One of them being Zaz, the other being who he perceived to be his brother, who he pointed out to be his brother, I mean. And then 2 individuals, a dwarf that he talked to at one point through the night that vanished and is now here, and then another dwarf. But the 4 of them are talking. What would you guys like to do?
If I come in, I would have just gave a greeting to the barkeep. Zaz.
Zaz.
Yeah.
But yeah, you're all up. You're all kind of moving around. Like you guys enter, like exit back room all at once, kind of. So all of you see these 4 dwarves talking.
Yeah, I'll just give him a good morning.
And he looks over at you and he waves at the group to come over to the table.
Indeed. And I'm definitely approaching. Curious.
We will approach.
Zaz points to one of his friends. This is Finn. He did a little bit of investigating for your questions. We couldn't find ledgers in what seems to be their main tavern, so it's safe to assume all the ledgers are kept in the house. The supplies, we're not quite sure where they came from, but we still believe it's Skyship. The ledgers themselves should be able to hopefully answer any questions you have.
Ledgers, or not, little one. I'm not quite awake yet. Do you have any idea what they're talking about? I don't remember having this kind of conversation last night. I remember lots of music. I have this like an echo of clanging metal in my ear.
Not my strongest suit.
Perhaps with some more coffee, as she's pouring more and more coffee.
I hold
getting that engine to start.
Ahana definitely goes, yeah, the clanging of metal was me because you wouldn't allow me to change out of the armor before you pulled me into a dance.
What? Oh, that's right. I did do that. Yeah.
Now
that
we
makes
understand
sense.
how they work. And I hold up empty cup, pour coffee in.
And I will pour some in.
I'll hold it with both hands, take a deep breath, go. I had one of those when I was a kid.
So, with that being said, what are your thoughts and plans?
I'll save all the villages.
The manor is definitely way too guarded for at least I to break into. I definitely won't be able to do that. But more than
Wait,
likely they keep everything there.
hold on a minute. Breaking into a guarded manor? When did this plan come to fruition? I thought we
I
were
believe
I thought I
I
was
bel
putting on a performance tonight for the
It
bar.
it was somewhere between you and Little One blowing the fire and ice, and
you
maybe
lap
right,
dancing the dwarf.
or maybe it was between that and Vespi, you dragging Vespi to the dance floor to show off his sick moves.
Pepsi.
Bep, Bepsi.
Yeah. He kept saying Besby.
It was
Oh.
definitely in between the fire and the lap dance.
Oh no, the lap dance I do remember.
Well, at least there's that.
I believe we were all waiting, or us three at least, to talk to the rest of you about planning this
Well, I
stuff
guess
out.
now is as good a time as any. Well, out with it, let's go. We're breaking into some such guarded manor, as it were. You notice that's not
That
my
was
greatest suit, right?
well. I don't think we had actually settled on breaking into the manor yet. I do believe that was a
Think
in
some
last
options.
resort. Yeah.
So we're in a more like hypothetical and planning stage. Oh, thank goodness. We haven't committed to anything too far yet.
Hmm.
Provide for a price.
Well, I mean, they are giving us a place to stay, little one. I just hope this breaking and entering and whatnot doesn't interfere with our performance that we're putting on tonight. I think we're due for another rager this evening. Oh, I wish I could have slept in a bit more.
I look at the dwarf and I'm just like, what do you think the likelihood of Mr. Prissy Pants coming and scoping out why he isn't getting as many customers being?
Well, if we continue this through the week, very highly. Especially if word happens to get around. Especially with these flyers. And he shows one of the flyers. And it says, "The Nail and the Mermaid. Better show, better drink. Come tonight."
Well, that'll definitely rile his buttons. I think
Is that
what should happen is that Little One and Riona should stay here and do the performance while Leon, Varys, and I go out and do stuff. That way, we it doesn't seem too weird.
And what would
Because
you
where
like me
else
to
are
do?
they gonna? Oh yeah, Betsy. I guess it really depends on you. Would you like to stay here and do the performance part of it, or do you want to go and potentially get into a physical altercation?
Well, by physical, you mean you will be physical and I will be assisting, yes?
More than
Sure.
likely, yes. More than likely.
Well,
You
seeing as how we won't have our healer for said physical altercation, I should probably assist.
The one dwarf named Fen speaks up. "Don't worry, I'll come with as well. We can get into places a little bit easier with me around."
The ranger looks at Pepsi, said, "No healer at all."
I think I'll be fine on the healing. I think it's you guys that need to worry. Do we have potions enough to be able to pull off a stunt like this? Then we also need to talk about whether or not we're going to try to go for the skyships, or if we're going to try to go for the extra super guarded, probably a bajillion soldier mansion.
Well, we need to know if they're getting a shipment in, first of all.
Well, there shouldn't be any skyships for a while. Based off my intel, the next shipment for in town won't be for another week, and that shipment is apparently expedited food that is needed for the region to help with the famine currently.
But what I'm hearing is we have to go break into the super extra guarded, probably a bajillion armored guard mansion. Got it. Well, did I get a look at what kind of guards they had? Could I tell their racial designation from however far I was away?
You could tell the two front ones at the gate were half elves with swords, shields, and bows.
I think I can take at least the front two.
Well, I think I think we're gonna go directly into the front.
Yeah.
Oh, you know what? I can probably take any twiddle fingers that are also coming out loud, because I was
Later
pretty much
there.
going after that one goblin that was twiddle fingering around. We might be fine. Extra guarded security mansion. We didn't take a look at the backside though.
No, too many eyes are on us.
I can scope out the place and give you a good casing, and we can work from there.
That sounds like a plan to me.
Sounds like a plan to me as well.
I'm going to bed.
You just got
Good
up.
night.
No, I mean, that's what.
Oh, I thought you were like fucking done.
You just woke up.
All right, then you scope out the place, and then we will do further things from there.
He kind of puts up his hood, his cloak, and kind of goes out into the night or early morning. As Finn disappears into the day.
I am the night.
All right.
So what's to do today?
It is 9:30.
Mm-hmm.
So we can call it here. Perfect time, because now you guys can on your off time try to decipher how you're going to break into someone's house.